What's up guys, Liam here, bringing you another video. Today I'm tossing up a commentary, and you're going to notice that it's some gameplay of Blacklight Retribution. You may not have noticed that, but you may not be familiar with the game. It's a free-to-play game off of Steam. If you haven't checked it out or you don't have Steam, I suggest download Steam and go try out the game. It's really fun, kind of a Call of Duty style game, but it's not Call of Duty, which makes it all the better. Alright, so we're going to move on to what I want to do with this video, but I first want to welcome any new subs that have joined the channel in the past, maybe week, 2 weeks, a month, maybe even. I welcome you to the channel, and I express for you to give me feedback as often as possible. I know it's really hard to type into the comment box, but I know everyone can do it, because I can, and I struggle. And I also want to ask for suggestions for new video ideas. But the real meat of this commentary is going to be the PC gaming pros and cons. Usually people would start out with the pros, but today I want to start out with the cons. So, right off the bat, you probably noticed that I'm doing very poorly in this commentary. That's because that guy's heckin'. Yes, he's 25-0, I think is what it said there, but he's hacking hardcore. He's probably got some sort of aimbot hack, which isn't difficult to obtain on PC, but Steam usually does a good job of keeping hackers out of lobbies, but sometimes people get in under the radar, which even happens on console or anything like that. But it's one of those things you just have to deal with no matter what, because people are bad. An only other con that I can think of, because I don't think there's that many, but it's expensive when you start out getting a computer and all that. But it's definitely worth it in the long run, which is what I'll get to with the pros. The pros that I really want to stress that everything after you get a computer is very cheap. I believe that during the Steam Summer Sale, I got around like 24 games because I got a Tomb Raider 10 pack, and it had all 10 of the games in it for like $17.50, including the new one. So obviously that's a good deal. Overall, Tyler and I both got 10 games together. So it was around $300 some odd worth of games for about like $70 to $80, which is pretty good compared to one game for $60 for a console, which I believe is kind of a rip-off now that I've, gone through a summer sale and enjoyed my life. Another pro that I want to talk about is the graphics. The graphics in this game are going to be a little under par, I think, because it's a free-to-play game, and, it's free, so not a lot of work's going to be put into it, but there's still enough work put into it to make it perform well, like the mechanics are good and all that kind of stuff. But the main thing with graphics is you can adjust the quality to be even better than what a console would be. Like, your graphics cards will rate from anywhere to a low-grade graphics card and a high-grade graphics card, and the high-grade graphics cards will let you run like more than 100 frames in some games, which is about 50 to 60 more frames than a console will allow you to run. You might notice, like, if in this commentary there may be like a lag spike then and there, but that's also because the PC is, a little overwhelmed with the recording and the gaming and my music in the background, which is why I don't have the audio clip. But another pro that I want to talk about is the variety of games. Like, on console, you notice that there are indie games, like on Xbox, for example, which is really the only console I know, other than a little bit about PlayStation 3. But on Xbox, you could search for indie games on the marketplace, but they're still pretty expensive. I mean, you have to buy the $20 worth of Microsoft points or whatever in order to get the Microsoft points to get the indie game, and the indie games are usually crap. On PC, the indie games are actually pretty good, and some of them you can even get for free. The games, like, indie games will range from anything like Surgeon Simulator, which I'm pretty sure most people have heard of. It's pretty popular, actually, and all the way up to, like, some sort of indie game like Terraria, which is the Minecraft, I don't know, I guess it's like a sort of like Minecraft, but it was before Minecraft. I don't know the whole story behind that. It's like a platform side-scroller, like the old Mario games, but you build stuff, but that's really off topic. But that's mainly the best pro about PC gaming is the amount of games that you can get. You can even do internet gaming, which, I mean, that's not as good, of course, as downloaded games, but, you know, it's one of those things. The free games are absolutely the best part, especially like the free games like Blacklight. They're really good, they're well done, the graphics aren't terrible, people are getting their heads blown off. It's Call of Duty for free, but it's better than Call of Duty because Call of Duty sucks. And that's straight, plain and simple, Call of Duty sucks. Now, hopefully the new one won't be as bad, but I'm not even going to get into that. The last thing I want to talk about for PC is being able to customize it. You can't just get an Xbox 360 and then be like, well, I want to put the 720's not 720, the Xbox One, I don't know why I called it 720, the Xbox One's hardware into the 360. You can't just do that. You had to go buy the whole new console, waste your money, get more games for the next. It's a hassle. With PC, you can just see, well, my motherboard will fit everything into this, so I can just buy a new GPU or a graphics card. And it will allow you to run the games at a higher graphics level. Like, say you're running them on normal, you can run them on high, make it look better than console, have a good time. That's really another thing that's good. I don't say that's the best thing, but it all kind of depends. It's, you know, if you want your games to look better, then that is one of the good things, but I don't think it's the best. The final thing is versus console. I think that PC is a lot better than console for, of course, some of the reasons I named off in the pros and cons area, but the console is just kind of like, it's easier to record on PC, which is mainly why I've jumped to PC, and then console is just a hassle. You gotta have a PVR, you gotta have all that other kind of stuff. Just PC is just way better. 2 thumbs up for PC, and yeah. So we're approaching the end of the video. You obviously see we lost, but that's because the other guy was hacking. He's like 62-2. That's the only bad part about PC, but usually it's not a problem. So if you don't game on PC, I suggest you go check it out. If not, yeah. If you like this commentary, like, rate, and subscribe, and be